Hello there everybody, Silver Dragon here, going to be doing my Friday night spotlight video, and for this week obviously, since it finally let itself out of NDA a few days prior to what it actually said in the agreement, I guess. They said before it was going to be the 31st, but then their agreement said November the 4th, so things were getting a bit confused in that regard. But apparently they did, so other people are actually loading up videos and whatnot, so I figured why not, let's do a little gameplay video for some, WarZ. So yeah, here it is, the WarZ, I'd almost say, I'm just gonna say preview, gameplay preview, in a way, because that works just as well as any. Because now let me play my character. I have equipped him with some basics, a hammer, some basic food and water and whatnot, batteries, or not batteries, bandages, or the equivalent of it. I think I just gave him painkillers. But anyway, I'm going to show you some of the gameplay right now. Now, I'm not going to be touching any of the, controversy crap that's been going on about the WarZ lately. I'm not even going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Whatever background crap happens to be going along those lines, I'm going to leave that to other people. I'm not even going to go there. I'm just doing pure and simple. This is a gameplay of what the game currently is. No judgments in that regard. Oh god, I spawned right near the PKing area. Lovely. Yeah, some of the major issues the WarZ suffered right in the beginning was, luckily they expanded the map. The map used to be just about this right here, this top section, and right about here. And now they've expanded it off into this area. We have like an airport over here and such. But anyway, I'm going to go up north here a bit and see if I can find some other other various lovely things. But yeah, basically, it's one of the major issues with the game right at when the alpha launched was bandits, aka PvP. Literally, since they first gave us a flashlight to bash things' heads in, we've been bashing in the heads of other players. So flashlight bandits in the beginning were a major, major issue. Everyone was spawning a new character with a flashlight and just running up and just bashing the nearest guy he saw in the head with a flashlight, killing him and taking his beginning items, and then repeat. And it was terrible in that. Later on, there were various glitches where people managed to get a lot of guns, and pretty much, I believe there was a glitch they were using to duplicate ammo, so they had pretty much unlimited ammo. And banditry went from simple, like, meleeing people in the face to just shooting them. Like, literally every single city had a bandit, pretty much, killing people. It basically had the same issue that DayZ had for me, in that there really was no reason to group up together and work together unless you're with your friends. So it was kill on sight, kill or be killed. I actually literally saved one guy only to have him pick up the weapon of the guy I saved him from and kill me with it. So that's the kind of just assholery that was part of the initial alpha of the game, which was kind of disappointing. It kind of like really let me, like, I didn't really play it as much because of that kind of thing. Because that's good to a certain degree, but yeah, see, as you can see in the chat right now, we have idiots being like, "Oh God, massive scams and blah blah." The same kind of shit that I'm not even touching right now. It's like, really, just no. As you can see right here, they still do have some terrain issues where this is just kind of, yeah, if I go down there, I will fall down there, and I will not be able to get out, so I'll have to just, kill myself. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, there's really no real reason to group together, and it's basically kill on sight, kill or be killed. That is the general policy of the game, because if you let someone live, if you don't immediately kill them, generally they're going to either come back around and beat you in the head with some kind of melee weapon, or they're going to just shoot you. And that's kind of distasteful. At that point, what's the point? Why even bother playing? Where's the fun at? Sure, it's getting, literally, the banditry in this game got to the point where they weren't even taking your loot. They were shooting you just to kill you. That's it. There was no point to it. They were just being asshats at that point and just killing you outright. No loot. Didn't even give a damn about loot. They just sit up on a tower somewhere, just shoot any random person they happen to see. Like that right there. I'm currently being shot at. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Although they did add the alignment system, I don't really think it makes that much of a difference, to be honest. Because really, you don't want to be shooting at zombies, generally speaking. I actually tried that once. I had a shotgun with about a good few many rounds, and I was shooting at zombies, and I turned around and literally 30 of them had just spawned like within the woods around me and just started coming after me. So shooting zombies was kind of pointless at that point, because really, sure, you kill the zombies, but you would spawn so many on top of your head that... Oh, there's that guy right there. I can see him from here. Now, I could go kill him, but I'm just going to get out of town because he could just shoot me with that pistol of his. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to walk north along this road, see if I can find some other stuff for me to loot. Obviously, the town's not safe. Now, I could go engage him and try and fight, but as I said, I'm not a fan of banditry at this point, and yeah, I don't want to even bother going there. Wasting my time having to pick a new character out and all that. And really, I seriously hope they differentiate the service between the hardcore and the just normal characters to kind of like, obviously if you're playing a hardcore character, you're less inclined to run around just shooting every random person, because when you die, that's it. And if everyone's just running around shooting each other at that point, then they're just going to keep losing characters left and right, and yeah, that's going to suck. No progression, no nothing. They don't have the map complete yet. Indeed. Alright. Yeah, I like to look at that. Like, a lot of people right now are just bitching and chat and complaining. Like, really? You're paying $30, $40 for a game. Honestly, I've paid, like, even at the maximum level, even if... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, that's it. Now I don't think I'm going to get out of here alive without killing that guy. Go, go, go. See, that's exactly what I mean. Every single town generally has at least one or two bandits, because the one before that was firing, he was using a handgun. That guy was using an actual rifle, it sounded like. So it's probably a different guy. More than likely he went hunting for the guy that was taking pot shots with a pistol. So I'm going to get over this hill here. Kind of get myself safe a bit. Oh yeah, he's shooting at me. Yeah, he's definitely shooting at me. In that case, I think I might lay a little trap for this little sucker, because I can guarantee you he's going to keep following me. Pretty much. He wants to hunt me. He sees my lovely little hat here, more than likely, and wants to come take it. So I'm going to see if I can hide in one of the buildings over here, possibly above. And I'm going to drop down and hammer that sucker in the face, because I don't like being followed. Or hunted. It's not nice, damn it. Okay, we do have a zombie over there. Now, zombies were supposed to be made more dangerous. So I'm going to watch them a bit. But I still need to be fast, because that guy is coming. So he will shoot at me. And I have also noticed that, really, zombies are not that, or at least were not that much threat to bandits. They would just run in, kill you, and then run up to on top of a building like that, something like this, jump up here, and be completely safe. Okay. See, that zombie's not even moving right now, so I'm gonna go hide into the... or hide in the trees over here. Because that fool's probably still following me, so... let's get on up and over here. Go, go, go! I don't even care about the stamina meter. I can still run even though I'm out of stamina, it seems. So there we go. All right. But yeah, generally this is what the game's like right now. It's just random people firing at you, and then you just run away, and you either have the patience and such to awareness to wait for them and bash their heads in, or just keep running. So yeah, honestly, meh. If I wanted to do that kind of thing, I'd just play DayZ. There's nothing that really differentiates it in that case. Eventually there will be, of course, the various servers and strongholds. But then again, one can buy their own server, and one has admin control over his own server. So really, what is the point of, like, I'm pretty sure they will be able to spawn their own stuff there. So they can just spawn and loot. Okay, I'm going to have my water here then, because I don't want this sucker taking it. Where are you, you little wanker? Oh, he's coming. Probably see my legs poking out like this, though. Now, where did that little asshat go? I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, that stupid thing. He's probably down there. Okay, so now I'm on the hunt, because I want to kill him before he shoots me in the bloody face. Because that would be most distasteful. Wait, is this Beantown here? Let me check my map. No, it's not. Notice how I still make this odd, like, I'm walking across steel kind of sound as I'm walking across the rocks. Just odd, man, just odd. Anyway, so yeah, this is generally what the current state of the game is. It's a bit disappointing. I would hope that the devs would be able to toss out some preventive. Well, then again, they did try a couple different things, but yeah, and some of them were slightly effective. They did get rid of being able to access one's global inventory, and apparently I'm just about to crash. Yup. I guess it crashed me or something, although it's a bit of a weird crash. It's like the server shut down or something. Loading game data. Okay. That is most odd. Yep. She crashed. So I'm going to have to shut this thing down myself manually, it looks like. And I have to full on... Oh, wait, no, cancel that. It's actually moving it now. So it's doing something, actually, which is a bit surprising. I don't know what the hell it's doing, why it's loading game data again. But hopefully it doesn't cause too many issues. But yeah, honestly, it has potential. It's a game that has potential, but it really depends what they do from here on, now that that's actually in beta. Generally speaking, with some of the complaints for that, you spend $50 on this at most to get your own private server, your own private stronghold for 6 months, like $50 worth of in-game cash, and or some $80 or whatever happens to be worth of in-game cash, and a bunch of other crap. And even just with even if you just play on your own server, do some single player, whatever, invite your friends on, you still would get more fun out of this than I have in several $60 games. Even if you paid the $20 price, whatever it was for that, the lowest tier there, still, you'd still be getting your money's worth in that regard. So a lot of people are like, oh, I want my money back, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, really? I like to put hours between, like, hours in gameplay, or, yeah, how much gameplay I get out of it, and then how much I pay for it. And honestly, even with what I've already played, it's generally worth that much money, that amount of money. I've played shooters that have lasted on the highest difficulty like 6-7 hours, and that's it. This one I've played for, I don't even know, at least about a good like 40-50 hours or something like that. I would say, no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far. I would say about, yeah, 30 or 40 at most, more than likely. Checking for new updater, blah, blah, blah. So it's basically having some issues at the moment. Could be that the entire server is just shut down right now. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. That would also suck for my actual gameplay of it, but yeah, gotta do what you can. But yeah, that one town I was going by, that used to be a main spawn point, and it would be camped relentlessly. Obviously, what is the point of shooting someone who spawns in most of the time at that point with literally nothing? Literally, there's no loot, there is no point, just shooting them. Yeah, that's the kind of bandits we have in this game. It is unfortunate. I would like something to have people working together for a reason. If we could actually have maps where we have maybe one stronghold actually in it, like the little red zones, and the rest we have to build ourselves or reclaim. Maybe we could even lose that one or something. That would be more interesting to me. Like, they used to say something like how clans could get into an area, clear it of zombies, and make their own safe hold if they're a stronghold they want to store stuff. Honestly, I don't really see them getting to that point right now. I hope they do eventually have something like that, because I would love to go into a city, clear an area out of, like, clear a building out or an area out of zombies, and then be able to, like, board off the area and have like a storehouse and shit like that. But at the moment, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I don't even know if, except for maybe your own personal stronghold, you can do something along those lines. More so, I'm interested in like with this game, it seemed like it was going to have, at least for the developer videos and the stuff we watched in the beginning, it seemed like they were going to have every building you could like walk into and loot and at least open doors and be like, okay, there's nothing in here, check under a bed, no, there's nothing under the bed. And really, we're not getting that. We're getting the same kind of thing that DayZ has, in that there's only a few buildings that you can actually enter into and everyone else is locked, and apparently has steel reinforced doors and steel reinforced windows that prevent you from accessing the building. Which is kind of hilarious, to be honest. I find that really ironic and funny in a sense. However, there are other games that are trying to be different, trying to deliver the experience that we are asking for and expecting in a sense. Deadlinger, which I also released a video, you've already probably seen it if you're even watching this, is trying to make same kind of thing as this in a way, but every single house is available. You can go into every single house, you can loot every single house. And so on and so forth. That I like, that I am looking forward to. Even though right now it's only a really rough game and I'm a nice Mega Bandit. Well now, that is totally lovely. Thanks for letting me know that, my friend. Alright, so I wonder exactly how stronger these zombies are. So I'm gonna see if I can attract one of these three over here, and fight them. So I can show you some of the actual combat. As you can see, I have my hammer. I equipped it. I can backspace to unequip that, or so on. I can hit 3, 4, and all that for using them up. And I have my little backpack here. It only has these 2 bars. The bigger backpacks, of course, unlock more bars. But as I said before, you're likely to just get killed. Oh shit! I attracted 2 of them instead of just 1. I just wanted 1 of you. Why are you mean? Oh. And this is also an issue of the game. Glitched out zombies. Oh, never mind. I am apparently crashing from the server again. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. I have not actually had this issue before. It would either just completely crash from the game or would just work. So I'm going to try looking up the server list here and see if I can just join a random server, possibly that has a better ping or something. I don't know. To be honest, that's a little weird to me. Ping, yeah, pings are fine, generally speaking. Let's try this one out. 19 of 40. But yeah, eventually you're able to buy or rent, I should say, your own strongholds, which is your own little private mini instance server where you can build farms and do all this other kind of stuff. I remember there was a funny story they were saying, or that one of the devs was saying, about a guy who wanted another alpha key for his wife, because the farming part of that was kind of like Farmville, which was a little weird for me because we never actually got access to strongholds. Even now, we still don't have access to strongholds like that. We are like stronghold servers, I should say. So that must have been like an interior alpha dev or something, or alpha tester. I'm really not too sure. But regardless, 'twas interesting in that regard. But anyway, let's roll on over here. And you can actually buy or rent, not buy, I keep saying buy, generally it's just rent as far as I'm aware. You can rent your own like full private servers. If you have just like your own clan or just your friends or whatnot on a full-on server, then you can rent that. So yeah. But generally speaking, that brings me to mind, okay, what happens when a guy rents his own server for a month, spawns like 50,000 weapons, and then puts them all in his global inventory, and goes on another server on a rampage? I honestly don't know. Time will tell. We'll have to see what happens with that. But yeah, right now I'm taking it with a bit of grain of salt. We'll see what happens. We'll see what they do with that. Looks like we got 2 zombies over here, so I might actually be able to kill them this time. If the whole server doesn't like kick me out again. If it does, then I'm afraid I'm not going to get much for the gameplay footage, unfortunately. Which would be a bit of a shame. But generally speaking, is the WarZ worth playing? Yeah, I'd say yeah. It's definitely something worth checking out, worth giving a try. Is it the most mind-blowing game ever that's going to make me come back here day in, day out? No. That game still eludes me. I am still waiting for my zombie heaven, as it were, in that sense, and I will continue to play all manner of zombie games to try and acquire that. Now this is combat. Run up to zombie, hammer in face. It leans to left and the right and the left and the right, and then eventually it dies once it's been hit in the head enough. And if you want, you can hit in the head a couple more times. Just you know, you got to go with the old oh god, what's it called? Zombieland there. Yeah, double tap. Got to go with the double tap. Always got to make sure. You don't want that dead coming back, grating back up behind you and causing all kind of hell. Now, obviously, this is much more of an issue when you're dealing with more than one zombie. You can't just stand here and hammer 2 zombies in the face. It just does not work well. Okay, double tapped. And additionally, sometimes the zombies will glitch out and they will stand there and just beat on you. They won't be disrupted anymore. Now that one that's laying on the ground is more than likely still alive. I have to, yeah, see right there? It's a sneaky zombie. You see a couple of those around every now and then. Now you can get loot from zombies, although it seems kind of rare. You will get money and such that will drop off zombies. And apparently they were talking about some other points that eventually drop off zombies or something. I don't even know. I'm not sure, to be honest. Or a different catch. And that is a bit of a graphic blitz right there. Please ignore that. It is a beta now, I guess, technically speaking. So yes, minor odd glitches to be expected. Eventually, I believe they were thinking they were going to be adding vehicles and such as well. It would be interesting to see how that works out. Cruising down the road with your buddies, whipping out like assault rifles on the, just like holding on to the back of the truck or something. Cruising down the highways. Thought I heard something there for a second. Always good to be cautious. Literally, because of the amount of banditry, it's always good, like every every odd couple seconds to do almost like a U-turn to make sure you're not being followed, or you can't see anyone in the bushes, or especially the top of this mountain here, peak, because people will shoot you a lot in this game right now. Which is kind of funny, because really, guns were supposed to be rare, and ammo even rarer, but really they weren't. They weren't at all. Not even a little. I got like such a massive collection of guns and ammo, you wouldn't even believe. Just myself. Come on, buddy. Oh shit. Not two of you. I only wanted one of you. And apparently I got all three of you. Oh, hello. They improved zombie AI a bit there, I see as well. However, there's still no match for me a bit, because I can just... I'm going to go smash this one in the face. The other one gets close, I'm going to jump over here. Oh shit, no, he got me, actually. Okay, there we go. So far, I believe once they go down, they stay down. But it's supposed to be you have to hit them in the head in order to kill them, like nothing else will kill them. So I would not be surprised if they fell down via, say, a chest or other bodily hit, and then they get back up again a few seconds later. Which is why I always aim up a little bit higher. And of course double tap a bit. Just in case. You never quite know. You don't want no zombies getting back up and biting you in the leg. Or the junk. Or anywhere else, to be completely honest in that regard. Alright. So, oh hey, a can of soda. My first actual loot. Huzzah. I have now added to my loot instead of just taking from... Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, zombie. So yeah, pretty much, and zombies really aren't that much of a threat, to be honest. Even now with their increased like pathfinding and such, and he did whack me there, but I could have prevented that if I was just a little bit more careful. All right, time to pop painkillers. All right. Nothing in this building. See another building here, which would be nice to enter into, but we can't. There's not going to be any loot on the pier here, I don't believe. Got another zombie coming over here. Okay. I'm going to go around the other side of this house, see if there's anything on the porch. Usually there's loot on the porch, of course. This nice house out here in the wilderness, which would be really nice to actually go in and loot and whatnot. I can't. So, yeah. Would be nice, would make sense to be able to get in here, but unfortunately, as I said, the windows and door are made of steel. And I just found some 12-gauge slug. Which, well, really, I would say it makes me a prime target in that sense, but really, I'm a prime target even if I don't have any loot. So, it really doesn't matter that I do have ammo. Generally speaking as well, there are the strongholds that which one has to run to now in order to actually access the global inventory to deposit stuff. But that is usually guarded by heavy banditry as well. They'll shoot you down as you try and flee to it. Okay, now where am I? I'm going to continue following this road a bit north, going this way, because there are a little more places that have loot that I could just explore. There's large cities, small cities, but especially the large city, completely crammed with bandits. Literally, there's at least 2 or 3 there at a time. At the very least, minimum. Usually, generally speaking, there's usually about 5 or so. But, yeah. I generally like to think of a medium, or at least a minimum of 2 or 3. That exists there only to kill you. So some of them are still out there looking for loot. They do want you, kill you for your loot, but most of them, no, they're just killing you. As you can see, some foods will drain your thirst, but give you hunger back. Others won't do so as much. Excuse me. Doesn't even have a weapon. This sucks. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Mega bandits, man. Damn shame. Pretty much because what's the point of having a gun at this point? Shooting zombies spawns a ton of them on your head. It would be nice if it was a way to clear an area. You could shoot a gun in an area, kill some zombies, and then have the whole city kind of like empty out towards you. And actually, that's actually a thing too. Generally speaking, the zombies that spawn in there, they're just going to spawn, and then once you clear them out, you're good for quite a while. So you basically, a strategy is basically to have one guy run through a city, attract every zombie in the city, flee out of town and find a way to ditch them. There's usually several ways, rocks and all kinds of stuff that you can jump up on that they can't get to. They have helped increase the pathfinding though a bit, so I'm not sure as how effective that would be now. But generally speaking, you could just do that, and then the other guy just walks in, loots everything, and walks out. No problems whatsoever. But yeah, I literally have not even had the chance to try my, which I still have. I actually, in the very beginning of the alpha, I got 2 new equipments for my guns, a sight and a flash suppressor. I have yet to actually even bother trying the gun like customization menu, which I don't even remember the button to access it because there was just no point. There was no, if you spawn with a gun, you were gonna die with it pretty quickly anyway. Because yeah, people want your guns, shoot or be shot at that point. So it's kind of sad that they can't come up with a zombie survival gun. Like, what is the point? Even lore-wise, what kind of idiot would be just running around killing everyone on sight when there aren't exactly that many humans left? Like, I can imagine them wanting their own loot and like wanting their privacy and, you know, not trusting anyone and generally just wanting to be left alone. I can understand it. Running around shooting people and not even taking a damn thing, that breaks so many concepts of zombie survival. You're wasting a bullet that could be used on a zombie or yourself. You're wasting any of the food and other such stuff that they may have on them, and the list just goes on. It's terrible, really. But again, hopefully in the future that'll be more 12 gauge shot. Again, ammo is supposed to be incredibly rare. I just found 2 shotgun shells, or 2 different sets of shotgun shells. Who knew? So yeah, a lot of that stuff not that rare. Loot, again, they've been increasing it, and I've been thinking they should decrease it in a way there, at least a little bit, because right now it's just, you don't really have the demand. I could just go into the store with the game credit that was given to me and buy so much crap. See, now when I was being chased by that guy previously, as you heard before the gunshots, this was where I was hoping to find this place right here. This is what I was hoping was right below me. Here we have a note which shows some of the you know, some of the tailless guy of whoever. It's like a random lore item they tossed in here. That was actually the devs. That wasn't dropped by a player, but players can do that. The devs before said they were hoping that there'd be some kind of like, you know, tale of like how long I lasted, kind of thing. But really, the game is not set up for that kind of thing at this point, or for it to be credible or make sense to even bother of it. Because really, you can join so many servers, you just quick join, you don't really use the server browser that much. So even if you tried dropping notes like that, it'd have to be something like you did for an entire day. Like buy, I think you buy like 5 of them at once or something like that in a batch. They're pretty cheap in the actual marketplace. And one could go just like their tale of how they survived today kind of thing. But unless you wrote down the server and kept coming back, you wouldn't actually be able to find your like previous notes or anything like that, because they would be bound to that server. Now there is a town up ahead here, small little town. Hopefully it doesn't have any bandits in it. It's not too often that they'll come all the way up here. Generally they are lurking down in what is called Bean Town down here, because of the bean-shaped lake, or the main town, which is right in the center area, right over here. Those are the main ones that they generally chill in and kill anyone or kill people. Hopefully I can get over here, loot some stuff, then go to the safe zone so I can show you the safe zone. Now, when I was looking at the map here, you saw those little red circles here. Those are the safe zones. That's the only place one can access the global inventory and deposit their stuff, which quickly made a good use of the, or got rid of one of the major glitches of the game. One could simply go to a store, log out, log back in, reloot, and repeat, because the items keep spawning every 15 minutes or something like that, I believe. So it was quite the effective little exploit that DayZ also suffers from in that regard. One can simply log off in the airport and relog in and loot again. Loot everything. Of course, there's still the issue of bandits. I actually killed several bandits. I actually have, yeah, many a tale of me smashing a guy with a guy in the head with a hammer while he had a gun. Who was actually waiting in the store to ambush some guy. I would spawn in the back of the store. I would log out, just like dump all my stuff, and then log back in later at a different point when I actually was getting back into the game. And I would just, oh wait, we got loot here. Water bottle. Lovely. So yeah, and there would be a guy right behind the door with a shotgun and point at the door, and I just run up and beat him in the head with my with my hammer and kill him, take his gun. And then there was another guy who was in a corner with a pistol who was apparently AFK for a couple seconds. So I managed to just barely spot him, turn around, run up to him, smash him in the face. And of course there were a couple different moments where other bandits would come into the store with actual melee weapons, and I would have like a little battle with them. Most of the time I won, a couple of times I lost. Nothing in clear view. Okay, I am going to Crystal Lake, so hopefully there's none around here. Have no food, no water, no weapons, I'm surrounded by zombies, lol. Ha! I'm gonna type something funny here. I shall carve your tombstone then. Doc Strange. Zombie bait. Please don't kill me. Dying sucks. Quite. Well, I'm sorry, my friend, but they're gonna kill you. They really are. There's nothing gonna stop them from killing you. Except if you had a hammer or some other kind of melee weapon you could, you know, sneak around and bash them in the head with and survive. That's the only way you're gonna live. I'm sorry. Unfortunately. If someone's shooting at you, they're not gonna stop until you're dead. Or they are. It seems to be the unwritten law and stuff like that. Okay, so we're in a little town. Lovely! Now let's see if we can find anything resembling loot here. As I would like some loot for once here. Since most of the other towns are, as I said, occupied by so many bloody bandits that there's no point even going there. Okay, what do we have in here? A whole lot of nothing. Now we do have a body on the ground there. Now one would think that is something that a player killed, or that's dead, but no, that's a live body right there, as it were. That's a live undead. So yes, you don't want to mess with that, as it will be getting up and chewing on your face hole. Now I'm going to go around here because there are a lot of zombies running around the center of town, so I want to go around them if possible. Suddenly I hear gunshots. One is always on alert for just a single gunshot, then it's like duck and hide. It's kind of funny like that. But anywho, let's run it over here. Sprint while I can, because I'm going to be doing a lot of crouching here soon. Okay, I haven't actually really walked through the water that much. I haven't been swimming. Okay. Oh, we have loot right here. What is it? Oh, bandages. Lovely. And what do we have here? Ah, Saiga ammo. Lovely. I do actually have a Saiga. No free backpack slots. Let's change that, shall we? Let's drink that. Eat some instant oatmeal. There we go. And we'll take that Saiga. Again, there are also things like medium-sized backpacks one could buy in the store. But most people don't want to buy it because you're going to get shot and it's going to be gone. And it's going to be a waste of cash. Bandages DX. It's a good bandage, actually. Oh, here we go. And here's a medium backpack. So now I can, let me use the bandages DX here. So I'm going to equip this backpack. I'm going to go change backpack. Change. So now I have access to a larger backpack. Of course, I don't have a gun with which to defend this larger backpack, so I more than likely won't have it for long. Whether or not I get into the safe zone in order to secret this backpack away is and incredibly, I just acquired a gun. Oh, it is on now. So I now have myself a rifle, which I will use if I spot somebody trying to be around here. Because honestly, I don't want to kill people, but I know if I don't, I have learned my lesson. If I do not kill them, they will kill me. So if I see some fool trying to waltz up on me with a hammer, he's taking a shotgun blast to the face hole. Sad but true. I'd rather let him live. I'd rather give him some stuff and be like, here you go, mate. Let's go clear this town together. But that's not going to happen. People aren't that nice. "60 to 90 days without food." That's not true. Not quite that long. You can go quite a while without food. Actually, you can go quite a while, but not nearly 60 to 90 days. That's far too long to be without food. Oh, we got someone running through town, I think. Sounds like someone's pissing off zombies. I don't see anyone. No, again, I don't see anyone. Now, I need to get to the other side there for more loot, so I'm going to see if I can just sneak over here and go around. Oh shit, there's two of them right there. I should be able to sneak around though without them spotting me. Because although I could kill them easily enough, I don't want to risk getting into that kind of fight right now. I just want to grab all the stuff I can from this town, head to the safe zone, and just get the hells out. Generally speaking, I want my stuff and I want it saved. Now the good thing about the safe zones is, especially the northern one, is that you don't have to be like in the structure that's there in order to get access to global inventory. You just have to be in the general area pretty much. So, oh, every time I hear that, I think it's that's like the sound of them chasing you right there, kind of thing. So generally, I don't think they'd be chasing me, but somebody else, and that typically means that someone's running through town, more than likely with a weapon. So I need to be careful, turn around, and possibly shoot him in the face. But as you can see, I'm also wearing the Halloween headgear that I bought from the store with all the free coinage they gave out for the beta or alpha. And generally speaking, with the marketplace, as long as you have, well, obviously you'd have to toss in cash for it, but you can just buy food and water from that, like really good food and water, even bandages. Although technically, generally speaking, you really don't need the food. You really don't. You're gonna find so much bloody food and water, you won't even know what to do with it. Won't even know what to do with it at all. Got some juice here, as you see. I may as well drink that. I have so many 1 liter bottles and coconut oils and all kinds of crap that does so much more. I'm gonna equip my hammer now for a second here, just in case I had to kill this zombie. Now you can see right here one of my more. Oh, I hear someone walking around the store. And I can pick up stuff on the other side of the window, or on the other side of the wall here. Well, it could be me, actually. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my first person here, just in case. Make sure no one's around. I would think that if there was somebody in here, they would have already looted those shotgun shells, but I can't be 100% sure. Okay, we're clear. Alright, so I can get out of first person. Get to looting. Now, they have increased the range as well with which one can loot things, which is why, possibly why I was able to loot through the other side of that wall there. Oh, we got a black mask I just found. Sweet. That's a lovely little hat. So yeah, you don't have to buy masks in the store. You can find them. Oh, I don't even need that hammer. I have so many hammers, so I'll leave that here for some random dude to loot. But yeah, I have like a collection of hammers and flashlights from the beginning. I just found so many of them. That's a player. Okay, this is where it gets tense right here. Because I know he's there. Now I wish I had VoIP here so I'd say like, get the hell out of here, boy. I'm gonna verify it's an actual player. I am very cautious right now. You can see I have loot down there. Okay, there's another building beside me as well. Okay, they're in that building. Oh, see? That's what I mean. That's exactly why this game at the moment, it's just, what's the point? It's kill or be killed. I hope I killed him as well as he killed me. Doesn't look like he's looting my stuff yet. No. See, I shot him just like he shot me, but apparently, I don't know, he had the advantage in it or something, so he gets to loot me. So, this is exactly how the game is right now. Kill or be killed, just running around. You're more worried about other players than you are about the zombies, which, honestly, that kind of makes sense in a way. It's like nuclear or other kinds of holocausts in a sense. People are going to be crazy, people are going to be out for themselves, and they're going to want to take what you got, but it's blown out of proportions in this right now. It gets to the point where a server is pretty much every person is a bandit. There's no good guys, there's no point to really even wandering around because you're just gonna die. You're gonna lose all you got unless you're a really good shot and really quick at it. So yeah, that's pretty much the WarZ at this current state. So I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if this is something you guys want to check out now at this point. Go right ahead and check it out. It's not too bad. Has a hopeful future of potential. We will see exactly what it has. What they add to it, what kind of fixes they toss in. Hopefully they add kind of some interesting, like I said, I would prefer that the strongholds not be, how do I put this, not be the static places they are right now in every single server. I prefer strongholds in servers later on be something that players actually have to build themselves. Like, I mean, really work hard to build. Kind of thing. Like, you need to find resources in order to actually be able to build fortifications to close off the gaps in an area so that it can't be, like, add more gaps, like that one safe zone I was trying to go towards. That guy had not showed up with his freaking rifle and shot me in the face, of course. I wish I had shot him before I waited patiently for him to come to me. But again, I'm doing a video, so I'm not that patient in that case. I need to get shit done. I can't just wait there for 10 minutes for him to believe I've gone. I could have also logged out and logged in another server or anything like that. But regardless, that's dealt with right now. But yeah, thanks for watching that. So hopefully they do some changes. Hopefully all this stuff that people are raging over turns out to be minor cases of whatever. Some of it is obvious, and it's like people are making a big deal out of something that's a little more like just kind of relax, people. Just relax a bit. Come on. It's not the end of the world here. Come on. Jeez. But anyway, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a good one, and make your own opinions, guys. Make your own opinions. That's all I can say. I just showed you the gameplay. I just showed you what there is generally. So I leave it up to you guys. Come up with your own opinions. But yeah, peace out, everybody.